She wants to get swallowed up. But I mean, come on, man. This is Botan we're talking about. And the other chick too, her name is Akane. So she admits that she wants to be swallowed up by music, but Botan just takes this idea and is thinking about Ibuki. And I'm thinking like, damn, that is exquisitely romantic. You can see here, this is episode 11. There was a lot of atmospheric moments, which like right here too. This scene right here with Chalan was very, bro. It was just romantic as fuck. The romance was in the air. I cannot lie, man. And I'm so happy for Kanade and Chalan and their relationship. This is gonna go down as one of the hidden gems, most hidden gems. And let me tell you this as well. I don't know anything about the director, who directed what episode, who did the animation style, but there are people on my list that for some odd reason, they know what the fuck is going down. They know who directed each episode. And based on my YouTube comments as well, someone commented that there are many directors for each episode, or just for this anime in general. And I did some skimming around. Bro, look at all these people that worked on this. Like, this is just an insane amount of staff. Like, you got producer. Bro, look at all these producers. Like, holy fuck. Producer, planning, producer, assistant producer, assistant director, sound director, episode director, bro, storyboard. Like, bro, look at all the scripts, series compilation, themes. Okay, and it has a shitload of theme songs too. Like, let me show you guys here the theme songs. So here we have this. Oh yeah, let's look at Shaolin real quick, bro. She just, oh my god, look at the ending theme, man. There's like there's seven ending themes. And so yeah, they really did a lot of for the movies. They call them movies, but they're like EDs, ending, the ending. That's what we just call them. We just call them ending. But yeah, Kanade and Shaolin. I don't, what the fuck? Why? I guess that's the translation. I'm reading from here. Drinking alone together at the izakaya. They chat about their shared love of movies. Shaolin reveals something. What Kanade hears is Botan visits a shisha bar at Akane's invitation. Oh yeah, that's the second part. Akane reveals that she wants to pursue a career in music, but hasn't been able to tell one of her friends yet. The smoke gently envelops Akane as she smiles with a troubled expression. Yeah, because she's troubled as fuck because she doesn't know. I just feel like Botan just doesn't know how to express herself to Ibuki. And she felt a little bit confused as well. Like, hey, does Ibuki actually like me? Does she actually had fun with me? Like, so I think she's probably just confused about her. Maybe I don't know, man. Maybe this is the first time she's dating someone that's the same sex as her. This is a Yuri anime. They are gay, so very romantic. So I'm gonna read what this dude's saying. If it makes any sense to you guys, that's great. But I don't know, man. I don't know how they know this information. But shout out to Izan Solos. Like, they know. Apparently, they know this information. So the person who worked on this is named Sueno Uno. So see, I'm just reading verbatim, kind of, his post. They have a lot of good stuff. If I don't feel like I'm getting anything, I'm just gonna stop. The mind behind one of the best record romances of the decade, Days with My Stepsister, showing up here on as SB. So what does that sound? Production? No. What is SB? I don't know what SB means, man. Showing up here as SB is easily the most shocking appearance yet. Yes, seriously, that's how big a deal this is. Alex explains why he used a PN. What the fuck is PN? He's clearly contracted under Studio Dean, so it makes sense that he'd have to work under a pen name for this project. Pen name? See, I don't know how the fuck he knows this, but shout out to you, man. Right from the start, the episode mood and atmosphere feels like something Ueno specializes in. There are plenty of spacious shots, and most notably, lots of box cuts. They were usually used during Saki's diary scenes, as shown below. Damn, they took screenshots too. God damn, bro, this dude went all out. W, man, look, a lot of people don't read Myanimelist posts And I get it, you know, people just post stuff like their thoughts and whatnot. But man, there's some good information here from these guys. Shout out to them though. You know, I give them all the credit. There are plenty of spacious shots and most noticeably lots of box cuts that were usually used during the Saki's diary scene as shown below here. He uses them as much more freely to depict things like Guju worrying about being late and her thoughts feeling hazy while she still appears relatively calm on the outside. Yeah, this shit, yeah, the box, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the box, yeah. He likes fish, by the way. The aquarium and fish motives tied closely to Chinland's imagery from last week. Also connect to some later Blu-ray bird-like imagery. Oh yeah, this scene, it was really nice. It was very atmospheric. I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot. He's very clearly inspired by Shaft. It wasn't obvious already. Settings weren't presented like this at all in the manga, and altering or abstracting the environment to allow for more unconventional camera placements is a classic Shaft technique. Here he pulls it off perfectly. The perfume shopping day suddenly being set against the plain yellow background and distant yet long shots. The unusual framing that feels straight out of Shaft playbook also helps that today's director Sugawara has helped out on the show with ex-Shaft staff on it. Oh yeah, that's the that's when I went out shopping to get some perfumes, if you will. Let me see if I can go right there. Get a closer snapshot of the walk. No, it was like way over here. It's like way over here. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, this was nice. This was really nice. Those nice Ueno rectangles. The two parts where Kamiina and Ibuki walk. Next setting mixed both styles as well. You get his framing strips and colored paper, also smooth body movements and soft watercolor backgrounds, a bit like Yamada's Liz and Bluebird. Bro, this guy is so knowledgeable. I don't know where the fuck he's talking about. It shows emotional distance. Like when he talks about Yamada's Liz and Bluebird, I don't know, are those animes? Like I don't know, is this dude like an artist or something with pictures or something? It shows emotional distance in a simple way, and it feels like clear progression. It also sets up an idea the episode comes back to later, but in a more direct and heavier way instead of the softer, more expressive version. Oh yeah, I see what he's saying though. The box cutouts, like the black backgrounds. Yeah, it really does feel unique for sure. The eye catcher Taiko Kano. No more boxes, straight up wallpapers for my PC. Let's see. Yeah, no shit. His abstract and expressive styles fits how the show's emotional distance between characters and their sense of alienation. The wide empty shots and strange liminal spaces reinforces. It's clear his visual language works really well with the storytelling of this episode. Yeah, no, it's all just been very romantic, very beautiful. You can tell they put a lot of work into this. Something tells me he likes circles and well, LOLs. When he's not pulling from ideas of his directional debut, he's reusing shot compositions from one of the most striking premieres this year. What once felt like a haunting maze-like space where you could get lost is now used to show a more emotional kind of drifting and aimlessness. Very well put, Mr. Eisen Solos. You should be the one. I don't know, man. Like, making YouTube videos is not easy all the time. But every now and then, I feel like it's always worth putting out, you know, someone who's put all the work in, you know, for this research. I don't know how much work they put in to find all this information. But shout out to you, my guy, Eisen Solis. You know, like reading these comments because they do the show way more justice.